Hey, welcome. Today, we're diving into something big, a blueprint for breaking free from that classic 9 to 5 mindset. If you've ever felt stuck, yeah, this one's for you. I mean, that hits home, right? That feeling, it's just so universal. That blaring alarm clock, the same old commute, just living for Friday, always waiting for that next paycheck to land. It's this hamster wheel that feels totally impossible to get off of. But what if the job isn't the real problem here? What if it's something way deeper? And that's exactly where we're going to start. It's this thing called the mindset trap. See, it's not the hours, it's the belief system behind it. It's this whole set of ideas that keeps us in a box, convinced that this is the only way. But here's the kicker, and this is so important. You can absolutely work a 9 to 5 without being trapped by the 9 to 5 mindset. So, what does this trap actually look like? Well, first off, you're just trading your time for money, which means there's always a ceiling on what you can earn. Then there's depending on just one paycheck. I mean, talk about fragile, right? You're also constantly waiting for permission, waiting for a boss to give you a raise or a promotion. Your future is literally in someone else's hands. And finally, just playing it safe forever. You never really push yourself to see what you're actually capable of. Okay, so how do we get out of this trap? Well, it all boils down to one massive pivotal change. You've got to shift from an employee mindset to an owner mindset. This is all about taking complete, radical responsibility for your own career, for your own financial future. And check this out. This comparison just nails the difference. An employee thinks, how much salary am I going to get? But an owner, they're asking, how much value can I create here? What problem can I solve? It's a complete 180, from being passive to being proactive. You stop being a passenger in your own life and you grab the steering wheel. All right, so we've got the mindset down. Now for the really practical stuff, the freedom blueprint. This is where we stop just thinking about it and start building a real concrete plan. We're going to start laying the bricks for your new reality. And it starts with a powerful 1-2 punch. Step 1, you've got to build high-income skills, skills that the market is willing to pay good money for. Then, step 2, you take those skills and you start a side income. This right here, this is your escape hatch. Not sure where to even begin? No problem. We've got some great examples right here. Things like video editing, digital marketing, copywriting. These are skills that are absolutely in high demand right now, and you can monetize them online. The goal is simple. Spend maybe an hour or two every single day learning something that pays. Because you know what? Skill equals security. Now, this is absolutely crucial, so listen up. Do not make the huge mistake of quitting your job before you have another income stream coming in. Think about it. Your 9 to 5 is your stability. It's what allows you to build something on the side without being desperate. So use it. It's your launch pad, not your prison. Okay, so you're building skills, you're making side income, but none of that matters if your finances are a mess. It's like pouring water into a leaky bucket. So the next step is all about building a financial fortress. Because honestly, it doesn't matter how much you earn if you're spending it all as soon as it comes in. And the magic number to focus on, it's 6. Your goal is to build a 6-month emergency fund. And listen, this isn't just a safety net. This is your freedom fund. This is what buys you options. It gives you the breathing room you need to make bold moves without financial pressure breathing down your neck. So once you've got those foundations in place, the skills, the money, it's time to start designing your lifestyle. And a huge part of that is your environment. Because trust me, who and what you surround yourself with will either supercharge your journey or drag you right back down. And this right here, this just sums up the new lifestyle perfectly. You stop saying, thank God it's Friday, and you start saying, I design my week. It's not about escaping anymore. It's about intentional design. And that can start by just taking control of your mornings. Wake up a little earlier to work on your skills, your side project, your health. Work on you before you go to work for someone else. You know, your social circle is an incredibly powerful force. You have to consciously curate who you're listening to, who you're following. Surround yourself with people who are building things, with entrepreneurs and creators. And you've got to reduce your exposure to the constant complainers, the negative friends, the people who are just stuck in their comfort zone. It's been said that your ambition is the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that. A lot of people think you have to feel courageous before you can act. It's the other way around. Courage grows by action. You don't just wait for it to show up. You build it one small step at a time. How? By taking small, consistent risks. Post that video, send that pitch to a client, apply for that job you think you're not quite ready for. Every single action you take is like a vote for the new person you're becoming. Okay, let's get into our last section here because we need to get super clear on what the end goal actually is. Because freedom, it might not mean what you think it means. So let's just get this out of the way right now. Freedom is not about sipping a drink on a beach and never working another day in your life. It's not some get-rich-quick scheme, it's not easy money, and it's definitely not about overnight success. If you believe that, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. So if it's not that, then what is it? Well, real freedom, it's about control. Control over your time, it's having security that comes from multiple income streams, not just one. It's earning based on the value you create for others. And maybe most importantly, it's the power of choice. The choice to decide what you work on, when you work, and who you work with. I absolutely love this quote because it just sums everything up perfectly. You don't escape the 9 to 5 by just running away from it. You escape it by building something that's stronger than it. See, it's not about running from something. It's about building to something. It's a deliberate act of construction, laying a new foundation for your life, one brick at a time. So we're going to end with this question, and I really want you to think about it. Your future self is watching you right now. This isn't just about daydreaming or wishing for a different life. It's about taking small, consistent actions every single day. Freedom isn't something you find, it's something you build. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build?